time, this motherfucker called me under the bed. He said I look like under the bed. That's dark as hell. Have you looked under the bed lately? In the daytime and the nighttime, that bitch is dark. He gonna talk about every time he look at me, he gets sleepy, kiss my eyes. Talking about my white blood cells are black. Talking about I look like I have no bright ideas.
We all know Michael Blackson as a global comedy icon, but I couldn't help but wonder, why education? Why would someone with a successful career decide to invest in a school in Ghana? And not just an investment. His school provides free quality education and free meals to over 120 kids every day. Education around the world is often seen as a right, but to many children around some parts in Ghana, this is a privilege they cannot afford to. And it's not just about missing out on education, it's about losing hope and opportunities for a brighter future. During the second anniversary of the Michael Blackson Academy, I had a chance to speak with him and ask him why education, and his response really came from a deep personal experience.
Mr. Blackson, today marks the second anniversary of your Michael Blackson Academy. We all know you are widely celebrated as one of the best comedians in the industry. So why education?
Well, I think education, I feel education is the key to success. If it wasn't for education, I won't be where I am today. It all starts with education, you know. And the thing about education is like it's a way for a kid to learn about different things. Whether it's gonna be, you know, I mean, of course God chose entertainment for me, but that's how you become a doctor and a lawyer and a judge and all those big things in life. It starts with education. And you know, a lot of kids cannot afford to go to school. That's why I had to do this. This has been on my heart for a very long time, and it's a great feeling to finally accomplish. My biggest dream in the whole world was to give free education to people. You know, I never wanted education to be like a financial burden for anybody. These kids are like me. When I was a kid, I wanted to learn, you know, and I didn't get a chance. I couldn't afford to go to school. Till I got to America where school was free, you know. So I can't imagine what the kids go through that cannot afford to go to school. So that's something I had to do. I had to get back.
Listening to Michael, his words show us that education isn't just about learning. It's about unlocking potential. Growing up, he felt how it feels like wanting to learn but not having the means to do so. And this inspired him to create opportunity for kids just like him. But the real question is, what kind of impact will the Michael Blackson Academy have on these kids? And what kind of legacy is Mr. Blackson trying to leave for the next generation? His vision was clear when I asked him about it.
Today was amazing. I saw what the kids did, from the virtual display to the modeling. Most school kids are not getting this. And we also talked to you, get a chance to have education when you went to the US. I want to know, what impact do you want these kids to have from the Michael Blackson Academy?
Just to, you know, be great, man. Just to, you know, I want them to like get educated. That's the most important thing. And I want them to know they could be anything anything you want to be, you could do it in this world. But it starts with education. If you don't learn how to get out of the village and go live a better life somewhere, you won't leave nowhere. You won't go nowhere. So it all starts with education, you know. So, I mean, all I want them to just be great and never to forget where they came from. And then I didn't forget where I came from. They should also never forget where they came from. All right, so maybe one day they'll become lawyers and doctors and they'll come back and do something for the village as well.
I am truly inspired, and I won't even talk much because Mr. Michael's visions goes beyond just helping these kids achieve their dreams. He's all about creating a cycle of giving back where the next generation builds on a foundation he is creating today. But then after this, what's next for the Michael Blackson Academy? I asked him this and his response was so inspiring. Just listen.
In the future, I'm gonna do another school in Liberia. You know, I spent a lot of time there as a kid. You know, Liberia is like my second home, African home. I'm gonna work on my own project, my own movies. These kids have so much talent. You saw them modeling and acting and doing poetry. So I'm gonna build like a art studio or like a little acting class, something at the school where the kids like pursue entertainment if that's what they want to do. So it's a lot of few things I have in mind.
Mr. Blackson, it's a blessing to have you here in Ghana, and it amazes me you did this project here in Nsaba, because if not you, I don't know where these kids will have this opportunity. They get introduced to the NFL, and it's amazing. I want to say God bless you, and then keep doing the amazing.
To be honest, I am truly inspired. Michael Blackson, indeed, to me, he is doing the Lord's work, because He has given these kids more than education. He has given them hope, purpose, and the belief that indeed their dreams are possible. Even the king from the community couldn't hide his amazement when he saw the level of talent displayed by the kids from his own community. He returned by the queen mother and asked,
when the kids were performing the choreography, I was like, wow, these kids look so different. And I whispered into the queen mother, Mama, I'm afraid with Nsaba man, I also fear. And it's so nice. Thank you, Michael.
This shows the level of impact Michael Blackson is making. He's transforming lives, unlocking potentials, and also showing the world that greatness can come from anywhere with the right opportunity. And to you, Mr. Michael, I say keep inspiring, keep giving, and keep showing us that true success is measured with how much you give back. What you've done here at Aguna Nsaba is truly inspiring and extraordinary. The children at Aguna Nsaba and the whole of Africa is grateful. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more amazing stories like this, stories from the diaspora and from Africa. In the meantime and all time, stay inspired and stay connected. You will know the vibes. Adena Kofi. Nyamenehini.